Hey guys, welcome to Pepcoding. In today's lecture, we are going to solve this problem. Find all anagrams in a string. Okay, so you are given two strings S1 and S2. You have to find the count of S2's anagram that are present in S1. Also, you have to print the start indices of such anagrams in S1. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about anagram. What is an anagram? Okay, so here I am taking two strings. Let's say ABC and CAB. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to check how many times a character is present in this string. Okay, so I can see from here that A is present one times and B, I'm talking about this string right now. Okay, so and B is present, B is also present one time. Okay, so let's take here A B B C and B C A B. Okay, and B is present how many times? B is present two times and C is present one time. Okay, so I'm going to check now this second word. Okay, now I'm going to check the second string. Okay, so B is present how many times in this string? I can see B is present two times. That is fine, that is correct. It is it. We just have to compare these two strings and we have to just check how many times a character is coming here. Okay, so B is present two times and C is present here one time, and so it's correct. This was of string 1 and we are just checking that whether it's correct or false. Okay, and A is present one time. Sorry, it was C now. So C and A are present one time. Okay, so that means this is the anagram of this. What actually anagram means that you can write this string using this string's letter. Okay, you just have to arrange the characters. Okay, and you can form this string. Okay, that is an anagram. Fine. So now I hope that you know the word anagram, that what actually anagram means. Okay, so now let's see that what we are going to do in this question. Okay, so we have provided this string s2. Okay, so what we are going to do, we will be firstly taking a map. Okay, we are going to take a map. How we'll be doing this question, that if you want to, let's say if you want to compare two strings, let's say it was BAC, you will be putting you will be doing what, you will be pushing every character, you will be adding every character in this, in one hash map. Okay, you will be adding every character in one hash map. That means A1, B1 and C1, and you will be creating another map, and you will be pushing these characters in this also. So B1, A1 and C1, and at last what you have to do, you just have to compare these two maps, and if they are if they are equal, that means they its keys, firstly its keys must be equal. That means its keys must be same as this map. Okay, and its values should also be equal respectively. Okay, fine. So I hope now I hope now you get that what we are going to do here. We just have to push them in hash we just have to add them in maps, and we just have to do what, we just have to compare them. Okay, so now what we are going to do here, see, so we have to do what, let's read the question again. You have to find the count of S2's anagrams that are present in S1. Okay, so S2's anagram, that means how we are going to do, firstly let's add the characters of this in this map. Okay, so let's say this is M1 map. So A is coming one time and B is coming one time and C is coming one time. Okay, so what we will be going to do, we'll be just finding some substring. Let's say we're going to find the some substring. Let's say I am here, I have taken this substring. Okay, and I am going to check, and I am going to add this string in the map. Okay, so E will be 1 and B will be what, 1, and A will be also 1, and now I'm going to compare this. These are wrong right now, but this is how we have to do this question. And okay, so one more thing, that what we can't do is, we can't do this thing. See, I have taken B from here, I have taken A from here, and I have taken C from here. Okay, I can't do this. I have to do what, I have to just take three size string. Okay, because its size is also 3, so I have to just create a window, or I just have to find some window. Let's say its size is 3, then I am going to pick this 3 characters, and I am going to check, but the character must be continuous. Okay, so initially what we will be going to do is, see, we will be just using the same approach. What, firstly acquire and then release. Okay, so we'll be having two pointers here. This will be I and this will be j. Initially they are at -1. Then I am going to firstly acquire, and I am going to acquire till when, till I will be getting 3 characters. Okay, now I am having 3 characters, and now I am going to now one by one I am going to push them in another map. Okay, so this is, let's say, map 2. Okay, so firstly let's shift these. Okay, now Okay, so this is map 2. Okay, so now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to push. Okay, C is coming one time, B is coming one time, and A is coming one time. Okay, so when I get this, like how many anagrams are there in this thing, that we have to check only. Okay, so now I found here one, so I'm now going to compare these two. Okay, I can see that these two maps are equal, so I can, and I will be initializing a variable, let's say count from 0, and now whenever I get equal map, then I'm going to update it, and also I'm going to do what, I'm going to create an answer string, and I'm going to update what, I'm going to add the starting index, so starting index of the starting string. Okay, yeah, so what I'm going to do here, see, so it's 0 here. Okay, 0 has been started from here, so I'm going to add 0 here. Fine. Yeah, so after this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to add and release. We have to do what, our strategy was what, firstly we acquire, and then we get to release. Now in this, what we'll be doing, we'll be acquiring and releasing at the same time. Why? Whenever we get the window, let's say we here we got the window of 3 length. Okay, now what we'll be doing here, I'll be acquiring one and I'll be releasing one. That's why we are doing it, because we'll be maintaining a window gap here. Okay, let's say it's of 3 length, then we'll be getting 3 length. Okay, so here I added E first, let's say, yeah, so I want to add E first, and I want to delete this C. Okay, so E is of 1. Okay, 1, so I can do this thing. Okay, E is 1 time, now C has been removed from here. Okay, so are these equal now? No, these are not equal, so I can't do anything. If they are not equal, then I have to do what, I just have to continue my strategy. Okay, so now I want to acquire, and now I'm going to release. Okay, so B and B I have added and B I have deleted, that will make no difference in this map. Okay, so next time I'm going to acquire A, that means A will be having count 2, and I'm going to remove it, it will be again same, sorry, then there will be no count. That means if I'm going to acquire and I'm going to delete the same thing, then there will be A, E, B, A, only one. Okay, so now I'm going to release E, and I'm going to add B. So I'm going to add B here, and E was 1 only, so I'm going to remove this. Fine. So after this, I'm going to do what, I'm going to do the same thing, and this is invalid. Okay, this isn't valid. So, and because these maps are, we have to just check both of the maps every time, and whenever we are acquiring and releasing. Okay, so here I have added A, and I am going to delete B. Okay, so A is 1, and I'm going to delete B, that will be 1. Okay, B will be, wait, I have deleted B, that means B will be 0 here. Okay, fine. So A, B, A. Wait. Let me tell you what we have done here. Okay, so E was 1. Okay, and this B, A, B. Wait. Yeah, so we were here. E was 1, B was 1, and A was 1. Okay, so now I'm going to do what? I'm going to acquire B, and I'm going to remove E. So here what happened, I have deleted this E, and I have changed my B to 2. Okay, now these are not equal. We have to do what? We have to just remove B first. Okay, I have removed B. Now my B's count is 1, and A will be 2. So here is A. A is 2, B is 1. These are not equal, so nothing will happen. Okay, so we'll be doing what? Again the same thing. Release, acquire. So here I'm going to do what? I'm going to create. Okay, here I'm going to, I have released A. So A is 1 now, and B was 1, and now C has came new, and C is 1. So now we are going to check these maps. Now we are going to compare, and you can see from it that these two maps are equal. So what we'll be doing here, we will be updating our answer. I'm going to increase my account to I'm going to increase my account, and I'm going to add to my answer what I'm going to add. I'm going to add this, that when I'm going to when the string has been started, it means J plus 1. Okay, J plus 1, that is, okay, this is J and this is that. So J plus 1 is what? J is this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 plus 1 is 6. So now my answer is this right now. Okay, this string. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to remove B, I'm going to add D. So B is 0 here. I'm going to remove B, then I'm going to add D, and these two are not equal. So I just don't have to do anything. I just have to do nothing. So here it's not equal. So again I have to iterate. Okay, now when I is equals to whatever the length of the string is, so we don't have to do anything. We just have to come out from the loop. Okay, so this is how we are going to find our answer, and we just have to print count, and after this we just have to print our answer. That means whatever the string is. Okay, so now let's try to code this, and you'll be getting better picture when we'll be coding this. Okay, come. Okay, so now let's try to code this. Fine. Yeah, so initially what we have to do, we have to create two hash maps. Okay, so here is one that is of one is of character and integer. Fine, and let's say its name is hashmap1. Okay, new hash map. Yeah, and I'm just going to copy it, and another is hashmap2. Fine. Okay, so now we have done this thing. Now what we are going to do here is, okay, there are two strings present. Okay, so first of all, what we are going to do, we are going to iterate. Okay, firstly we are going to fill the hashmap1. Okay, so here let's say s is the string. Wait, yeah, so s is the string. We are what we are going to do with s, we are going to find first p is the string that has anagrams in s. Okay, so what we are going to, initially we are going to fill this p. Fine. Okay, so we're going to fill this p first. Okay, so int I equals to 0, I less than whatever the length of p is. Okay, yeah, and I plus plus, and after this I'm going to do what, I'm just going to add every character. Okay, so hm dot put. Okay, yeah, one thing I have to do here is, if hashmap dot wait, yeah, gem dot put what, gem dot, it's hashmap1. Wait, okay, dot get or default. Yeah, so if there is present a key is present, let's say. Okay, so what we are going to do, and I'm going to firstly access the key. Okay, character, that is character. Okay, so that is p dot caret I. Fine. Okay, so here I'm going to get it, and if there isn't, then I'm going to put it as 0. Okay, fine. Yeah, so and here is ch. Yeah, it's fine. So here now I have done what, I have filled my first hash map, which is going to with which we are going to compare it. Okay, so after this what we are going to do, we are going to do the same thing for the second one. Okay, and we are just going to iterate till p's length. Okay, so because we know s string length is more than p's. Okay, we have to find anagrams of p in s. Okay, so here we have done this thing. Yeah, now my second hash map is also filled. Okay, so now what we are going to do, see, so now I'm initializing int I equals to from what, p dot length. Why? Because let's say my this is my string and this is my p string, let's say it was bac, and it's abc cba, whatever it is. So I'll be iterating, so I have iterated till where, initially what I did, I added all the characters of p in hashmap1. Okay, after this what I have done, I have added the characters of what, till 3. That means if its length is 3, its length is 3 right now. Okay, so I have added this window in hashmap2. Fine, so I have done this right now. Okay, so now I'll be creating a pointer I, let's say, and it will be where, it will be pointing towards c. Okay, fine. Now see, let's see what we are going to do here. Okay, yeah, and I'm going to initialize a count, so it's 0, because we have to, and one more thing, what, so let's say string. Okay, string answer. I have to check now whether that from where, from which indexes it's getting started. Okay, so while what, while my I is less than s dot length. Yeah, here, so first, the very first thing that what we'll be going to do here, we'll be comparing these two hash maps first. Okay, So let's say I'm going to compare it. So compare function, I will be creating this compare function later. Okay, so what will be passing here, h1 and h2. If these two things are true, then what we that means if this function is true, that means h1 and h2 are equal. And what we are going to do, we are just going to increment the count, and we are going to add in answer what we are going to add, I minus what, I minus my piece length. Okay, that means what we are doing here, we are just, see, we want the length of this now. So here I'm going to add, and plus one more thing, let's say space. Okay, and let me put this in brackets. Okay, fine. Now this is fine. Now let me tell you what I'm doing here. Let's say it was a b c d e f, whatever it is, and let's say my second string was this and this. Okay, so I was here, fine, my I was here, and my piece length is what, my piece length is 3 right now. Okay, this is p and this is, let's say, s. Okay, my piece length is 3. So I want what right now, I want index which is starting from the number if it's equal. Okay, so this window is equal. Okay, so I want the index, this 0 index. What I'm going to do, I am going to just subtract my I with what, with its length. If I'm going to subtract it, let's say it was 0 1 2 and it's 3, so 3 minus 3 is 0. So I'll be getting the starting index where my anagram is formed. Okay, fine. So I have done this thing. Now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to add and remove one by one. Okay, so here what I'll be doing, see, so I'm going to put first, okay, hm dot put whatever the character is. I'm going to extract the character. Firstly, let's extract the character. Okay, it's what, s dot caret I. Fine, yeah. So I'm going to put it. Okay, how I'm going to do this, hm dot get or default, whatever the character is. If 0, then I'm going to just increment it by 1. Okay, yeah, see, so now I have added what, okay, now I have it's ch, fine. And now again one thing what I am going to do here, I just have to delete one more. Okay, I'm going to firstly I'm doing here two things. What, I'm acquiring my character, and another I am releasing my character. Okay, let's say it was a b c and I was here, let's say one more a. Okay, so this is my next string. So my j was here, let's say my j was here, or let's say this, there is no need of this pointer, because what we are going to do, I just have to subtract this pointer with the length of the second string. Okay, so we in the next step we are just going to delete this. Okay, so here I'm going to put, okay, no, I can't do this thing, because I can do this thing, but see what I'm going to do. Here will be knowing that something will be there in this hash map. Okay, yeah, so wait, see what I'm going to do here. I just have to minus this. Okay, I hope you understand this, that what I'm going to do here. Okay, one more thing we have to do is, if my hm dot get whatever the character is equals to 1, then what we have to do, we just have to remove that character, remove that key from the hash map. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is, okay, and we are doing all these in what, this is my hash map 2, this is also my hash map 2, and h1 and h2, and here we are doing everything with hash map 2. Okay, this is hash map 2, this is hash map 2. Okay, so we are going to erase it, we are going to erase my character. Okay, so I have done this thing also. This is 2, this is 2. Else what we are going to do, we are going to do this thing. Okay, yeah, we just have subtracted that thing, or if its value, that means if its frequency is 1, then we just have erased it. Okay, yeah, so yeah, so we have now and we'll be iterating in this while loop. Fine, this, Wait, yeah, we have added the answer also. Yes, and plus one more thing, what we'll be doing here, we'll be incrementing our I. Okay, yes. Okay, so what we haven't done here is, what we are doing here is, okay, so when we are removing some character, okay, we are not going to remove the same character, whatever we have here, we are going to add. Okay, so what we will be doing here, so we'll be finding the character that we have to remove. Okay, so let I have named it as chr, and I have to remove this character. Okay, chr. Okay, and here it is, chr. Yeah, so chr will be what? Chr will be my s dot get of what? I minus p dot length. Yeah, this will be my character, and here I'm going to remove it. Okay, fine. Yeah, plus one more thing we have to do, that we are going to compare this. If we when we'll be finishing this iteration, then we'll be left with another window, and we'll be going to check those that window also. That means whenever we are at last d b a whatever it is, and I am now I am here. Okay, and the second pointer will be here. Okay, so we'll be checking this one also. Fine. Okay, so that's why I'm comparing here also. Fine. Okay, so now what we have, we are just left with what? We are left with compare function. Okay, so what is it's just compare h1 and h2. Okay, so public boolean compare. Okay, so I'm going to do what, I'm just going to copy this h1 hm1 and hm2. Fine. So now what will be doing here, right? Firstly we'll be iterating through all the keys. Okay, so we'll be just doing our iteration, that is, let's say chr and key set. It's like this, key set, whatever will be the key set of my hash map. Okay, so what we'll be doing here, we'll be iterating from the hash map 1. Fine. Yeah, one dot key set, and yeah, so now I'll be checking here if, so we'll be checking for what? Hashmap 2, hashmap dot get. Okay, hashmap dot get or default. Here the character will be what? Chr, comma, if there is nothing then 0. If it's not equal to what? Sim dot get of what? Chr, then we have to do what? We just have to return false from here. Okay, otherwise at last what we'll be doing, we just have to return true. Okay, returning true from here. Fine. Yeah, so this is our function for compare one. Okay, now here what we are doing, we are accessing every character, that means every key from the h1 hash map, and after this what we are checking, if something is, if this character is present in h2, then we are just comparing. Otherwise if it's not present, then we are just assigning its value to 0. That will obviously not equal to 0, and it will be returning false from here. Fine. So at last what we'll be doing here, okay, when we are out of this while loop, what we'll be doing, okay, so after this what we'll be going to do, we have to print what? Some dot out dot print line. Firstly we are going to print the count, and after this we are going to print what? We're going to print the answer. Wait, yeah, so here we are going to print the our answer. Yeah, so let's try to run this and see if there are any errors. Okay, compare h1 and h2. Wait, 30 line. Let's see if compare h1 and h2, hm1, I'm sorry, hm1 and hm2. Here also hm1 and hm2. Now let's run this again and let's see if it's okay. 30. Okay, I'm sorry, it will be static. Okay, another error in 37th line. It's not caret, it's char at I. Okay, chr, I think it's fine. I jump to chr, and here it must be chr, not ch. Fine. So let's try to run this again. Yes, now it has been accepted. Now let's try to submit it and see if all the test cases are getting passed. 5 are passed, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so all the test cases are has been passed. So I hope you understood this video. If you are having any doubt, please watch this video again, and if you like the video, please hit the like button and please share and subscribe our channel. Okay guys, okay, so thank you, bye bye, take care.